Hey, what's up everybody? This is Kalen from White Glove Models and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a super magical, fantastical day. So today we're going to be working on stage 7 of the USS Enterprise NCC-1701-D. So I'm very excited because I ended up having to wait a long time for this one to come, but this is pack 3 of the Eaglemoss collections, or DieCast Club. They kind of are the same thing, of the USS Enterprise from Star Trek The Next Generation. So this is the NCC-1701-D, and I'm very, very excited to start the Cobra Neck section, which is what we'll be doing right here in this build. And then there's a few other parts for, it looks like, the skeletal assembly that will be going, connecting all the saucer pieces to that we're working on. So let's head over to the workbench and get started on this one and see what there is to do. All right, so here it is, part 7. And it's the Cobra Neck. And the instructions on this one, they call it the neck of the Enterprise D, and it connects the saucer to the engineering section. And here this vital link begins to take shape while more parts are added to the skeletal supports of the saucer. And it looks fairly simple to start out with. There's the first part we'll be doing. And we're going to be working on the skeletal section of the saucer. It looks like just adding a couple of parts onto that, so should be pretty easy. Should be. Go ahead and open this up. This one I know has some springs in it too, so I want you to be careful not to lose those springs, which are kind of right here in this little pack. And then it looks like we're going to be using BM screws. So this piece is plastic. Kind of surprised by the parts that are plastic, to be honest. Thought more of them would be metal, but I do, you know, this thing is going to weigh a ton when it's done. There's also AP screws, so I'll grab those. And one thing that also came in pack 3 is this nifty little container. So you guys know I was using one of my fishing containers and this came, so I put everything in this one instead. And the label here was really, it's like, I don't think anybody paid any attention when they were putting them on. It was like way up here, and it was all, it wasn't centered, and you know, my OCD kicked in and I had to carefully peel it off, and then I stuck it back on so that it's pretty much perfectly centered inside the area it's supposed to be on. Wasn't too hard, just, you know, didn't understand why they couldn't have done that in the first place, you know. But anyways, I fixed it, and we'll grab our screws now. So I need AP and BM. And we might be needing this here pretty soon. This is the little power pack. And we've got our little circuit board here. And so I'm going to leave this out just in case we need it here. I don't think we'll need it in this issue, but it should be okay. Alright, so you take the neck phaser bank left, and I believe that is this guy right here, and you're going to pop it into place, and then it wants us to slot the 2 springs. So here's what I don't understand. They install this like it's a button to activate something, but from what I've yet to see, like on World of Wayne and all the other builds, I don't see anything hooking up to it and it being a switch, but it is it's kind of put together like one. So I'm a little confused by that. This will be interesting to undo these springs. So I will come back once I have these untangled. And I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, that actually didn't take very long. So I just lost one, went flying across the workbench, but that's okay. And then they are going to just go right over these lugs there. In there. So then you should have something kind of like that. But like I was saying before, it is, see, as you can tell, so then you're going to put the cover plate over the top, and so then it kind of becomes a switch, almost like a push button switch. But I haven't seen any of the other builds where they are actually attaching anything that resembles electronics to this to make it a switch. So I'm a little confused by that, but that's okay. Maybe something will come of it down the road. Just trying to make sure that this is all correct. So then we are going to be using the AP screws. Let me grab 2 AP screws. Perfect, see, just like that. That time the screwdriver knew what I was wanting. Good job, screwdriver. PHO screwdriver. I assume, yep, so we want it tight. There we go. But see what I mean? So it's weird. It's that side pushes in really good. This side doesn't pop out as well. So I'm not really sure if that's actually going to be used down the road, or if it's just there for your pleasure, you know, something to do with your model while you're waiting for the other parts to arrive. So I'll throw that off to the side here, and then we want to do the skeletal section, so I got to bring back the old one. So this is that section that we completed a while ago, and we're just going to be adding on to it. So this guy. Looks like it goes right like that. And we're going to be using the BM screws for this one. Oh, I forgot we're going into metal. So I will grab my oil. Just that 3-in-1 oil that I use. Give it a little skinny dip there in the oil. Now we're cracking. Just kind of want to get this one started, and then I will do my other one. Okay, those are good and tight, and that one's not wiggling or anything. Then we'll just do the same exact thing with this lower one, it looks like. Cool. All right, and there you go. That is all that we were going to do here in stage 7. So now we're getting the Cobra Neck started. I know, I think in one of the future issues we are going to be doing all of these little lights, and then that one should be a solid little part that you put in, so you don't have to do all the individual windows. And when I say lights, I mean windows, because the windows are lit up, some of them. So anyways, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I will be doing a little bit of the reading for these catalogs. But on the Star Trek, the Next Generation Enterprise series, what I'm going to do is I will actually do a separate video for that, because some of these are pretty long, and I will kind of show you what everything is in the booklet and read out what is in the episode guides and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in that, that'll be a separate video following along with this one. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let me know in the comments down below if it's something that you guys enjoy and would like me to continue. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.